Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and it's like nice spring. I'm outside, a spring day. I should probably tell you straight up, I'm not in a very good mood. I don't know what's wrong with me. Had a really good sleep, and that's weird because this the second time this has happened to me. I slept really well and felt yucky when I got up. And it's my birthday, so I got another year older. But that doesn't bother me. I'm sure it's something that I'm really glad I got another year older. Anyway, I got some nice prezzies, but glue guns, and I got two, a low and a high melt one. This one's a low one, and I got another one like that, just a high melt for the glue. Plus I got the glue, plus I got the thing for this. Yes, I'm excited about the right sort of thing for this. You see another day that I had the wrong sort of thing in there. I've got a new set of scissors. That's exciting. Look, this is the same as what I've always had, but I really like them. They seem a bit big to me. I'm not really planning on using those much. I've got smaller ones I'd rather use. But anyway, today I'm going to do I'm working on my house. I'm working on my house one for Moxie's Creations. Now I've got this. I've got it sitting about. See, that's what I'm thinking. Where I'm going to go with everything, and I'm just putting on this piece here to the roof. I want to do this top bit first before I do any more. I made the quilt back for it because I couldn't cut up anything I had or did not have what I needed. I'm a bit behind because I had to do my room. Sometimes we have to take the things that are most important again. So I'll put that one in. That's what. Yeah, I've got these two here that are ones that we did for our samples. No, this doesn't open up. There's another sample. There's my bunny one. Love the bunny one. Then the flower one, I love the flower one, and then the butterfly one, I love the butterfly one. Now I'm doing the house one, okay? I'm going to move this out of the road. I had it in a plastic bag. I have a terrible time with these plastic bags. I might get something else. I need something to handle. Just slide out every time I go to use it. So anyway, I wasn't going to put up a video, and I thought, oh no, don't be like that. Oh look, I've got all that stuff all over the... I'm sure... Rachel wouldn't mind me just showing you one thing. I've got stuff all over me because I've been fiddling in these bottles here. Now, I said the other day that I didn't like these because you couldn't see how much was in there, and you couldn't do, you're there squitting away for ages and trying to get it to come out. Well, this morning I get this cutting out thing, and I decided I'd cut the top off it. As I'm going around there, I discovered this. Look, that comes out with a little bit of encouragement, and now I've got it all over me mat and all over. Hope I can get it off me mat. I won't be very happy doing that. Now you've got to be careful, don't cut yourself. It does come off. Maybe I could get the pliers and pull it out of there, but I know this has got nothing to do with the story, and I'm sorry, but I will show you in a minute because I needed to show you this, what I've been doing, fiddling around. Look at this, it's coming out, look. So don't do what I do. Get yourself something else that's not sharp. And then, look, it's got about that much in it. And you can put a paintbrush down in there and get it out if you want to, because that's what I was doing. But I have, you know what, I've never thrown these away because I was really thinking maybe I need them. Or maybe there's something in it and I can't get it out, and I'll figure it out one day. And I did, I figured it out. That's what liquid pearls is exactly the same. It's all over the desk here. So it's exactly the same. Thing that come off that as well. Right, now this is not coming off me, so it's not going to come off on my piece of work here. So I'm going to do a little bit of stitching on here. There's a pin going that way, so I'm going to just put this down with a bit of a very fine piece of thread. I'm using it one strand or a piece of cotton that you do or use on your sewing machine, and I don't know if I have to be way up there. I suppose if I move that it might be better. Okay, now. So we're doing this for the time being at this moment, and then I'm going to find out what I'd like to fasten it down first before I do like onto this piece. I want to do the house pieces first, okay, and then I'll put it onto the background. So I've got to work out, I think there's a window to put on here. Maybe I'll put on the chimney. Then I've got to do a bit of gardening. Got a lot of gardening around. Okay. Now, I don't know how far I want that. I don't want that to come over there too far. So I'm going to cut that off. Things could go all wrong here in a minute if I start chopping things up. Maybe I'll cut down there. Nobody's going to know that that happened, are they? No. Look, that's fine. That is fine. I need to put a bit of lace or something behind it. Now that I've got the really ratty old fence here, but that's okay. I'm cool with that ratty old fence. Now that's going to have to go on after. So the window, I don't know what the idea of that is, but I just got a piece of stripey, and I thought, oh, I'll put that bit in there. I think it looks all right. I just feel like it's gone away from what I would do normally. I'll cut that off. Did I end it? I better do that first, hey? I'll put the house on, then we'll do a bit of stitching on it. I've collected up so many things to do with birds. Because when I was doing the, still working on the room, now I've got glitter on me, so you'll have to forgive that for the time being, because I don't want to put the wipe thing on myself either. I know that's silly, but I don't want it on myself. So I've got a few bird ideas in here. There's all sorts of birds, and then there's material birds, and there's embroidered birds, and there's this tiny little bird, so I'm going to be able to find a background of probably apricot, because I love that colour, and this Tulip blue colours I love too, so we'll have to find something to put behind there. Righto, we've got that. I hope I haven't sewed that to the back. Okay, a chimney. We'll put him up there. I'm going to stitch him, because if you glue him, then you're going to have to worry about trying to get through the glue when you're sewing. Yeah. Anyway, could have got a longer bit of thread. Just saying, Sonya, could have got a longer bit of thread. And this usually works for me. Oh yeah, I've got it, I think. I'd like to make the bricks a bit more obvious too, but I'm just going to put those few stitches in there. Stitch that down. Sounds like the mullen just went past our house, and that's okay. We weren't expecting anything, I don't think. So I've cut that side up, I don't know, shorten my roof. That's all right. I didn't want it to be it's got to be part of the piece, but I was thinking about sewing this here. I just felt like I needed to put that down. Okay, we'll get a quick stitch around that. I must say, I've been putting my things back where I got them from too. I'm really pleased with myself. You get into the habit of that, and you will too. I had to get out a few bits and pieces this morning, and then I got hubby to put the boxes back, so that was good, and I knew where to get them. Come here, can't pick nothing up. And it isn't me fingernails, I couldn't do it before, because I had none. It's just, it's the way of the world, I suppose. Hope everybody's having a good day, and all staying safe. I'm going to leave the little window for just a tiny while to see what I think about what I'm going to do with it. And I'm going up the side of here. Bit of that. That looks nice. That looks like a gate, doesn't it? Oh, yes. That's a bit flash. Could be a window. No, that would be in a church like that, I think. Where am I? Here, we go this way. Do I want that up the back of there? Don't know. Just thinking things through a bit. When I sat down here this morning, I didn't know what I was going to doing because I hadn't thought about it because I was in one of them. I had a really bad pain in my stomach and it actually stopped, so that's good. I'm really pleased about that. It's actually stopped, so I'm happy now. Well, I don't know. Might be just a bit of stress, could be. A bit of something. I don't know why I'd be stressed out, but your mind's a really weird thing, isn't it? It has to play tricks with you. I like these flowers on here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's the wrong side. But gee, that'd look good, wouldn't it? Somewhere on there. That would look good. You'd have to embroider it, of course. What is this? No, I might have to use it for something else, eh? And this is nice. I just will do this first before I go any further. So I want to put, I'm going to embroider up there, some up the side of the house, a bit down up the side of these things here. Don't know what exactly I'm going to do, but it'll all happen. I probably should pin that down, eh, so it doesn't go anywhere. You know what I should do? I'm going to get some embroidery thread and start this because I can put something around the outside that you can see, and it can be, you know, something you can see. Now, excuse me, I'll just get a box of that embroidery thread. I still haven't finished doing this side part here. I needed to rearrange it. I'm thinking I'm going to swap what's on one shelf over with what's on the other shelf. Because some things that you get, some things that you work with are, you know, at different levels of what you've got here. This is crazy patchwork, but it can go on anything, can't it? There's no rules with that. What do I have around the outside? It's got to be something. I don't think it'd be that one. Something like this. Which stitch am I going to do? My favourite, probably blanket stitch. Something like that, I guess. I probably need... If I get it too light, we won't be able to see what's happening. Gardens are supposed to be bright and shiny, aren't they? You know, like nice bright colours in them. Where's the blue bit? So my eyes aren't finding any blue bits that I like. Oh, this is nice. Anyway, let's see what we can do with them bits. Where's the green piece? I do know I have one that I found the other day, and it's really nice, and I haven't got it on me at the moment. So I have to go through my things and make sure I've got a bit of each out here, in here, and out in the lounge room, because so I don't have to keep going in and out, you know. Keep things moving in and out. Oh, there you go. Look at that. I've got some good cottons here. I can try and use some of these. Okay. Bit of ribbon there too. That looks handy. You know what I want to do first? Make a brick chimney. How about we do a brick chimney first? It's not long enough. Another bit. I don't know how many time. Oh yes, I do. I've got my timer thing there, but it's not. I got my clock, but it's not. So yesterday, me and hubby went up the street and we voted. We did. We didn't forget this time. And he was looking for something for me for my birthday, even though he'd already bought me a few things. It was a new nightie, and he bought me the laptop, and I got that a few weeks back though, the new laptop, and it's been okay. It's really set. It's a Windows 11, and I've been okay with it. It's not too bad. It's just finding things that's in it, you know. I've always had that trouble. Anyway, so what was I going to say now? Yeah, and he was looking for something for me, and he went to a few different places, and he told me to wait outside, or told me I'd have to go home first, and he'd follow me, or he'd come home later, or something like that, or he'd have to go back down there, but anyway, there was lots of talk about what we'd do, and he went to a few different places, and he said to me, don't go near that jewels. I thought, okay, I won't. I wasn't going to. I'm not a big fan, you know, of paying a lot of money for things I can't really afford. And anyway, that was. And I said, come on, tell me what it is. I said, you can't find it. I said, it's okay. I said, just tell me what it is. And he said, I wanted to get you a new clock. A great big one, because for some reason I can't see the hands on the clock in the lounge room, and it's only because of the colour. I can see one hand all the time, real easy, but I can never see the other one so often. You know, what time is it? I don't know why. You know, but I say to him, you know, Jeremy, what's the time? Because I can't see it, so especially over night time. Anyway, I suppose it. And I said, well, look, it's okay, darling. I said, you can get it for me another time. I said, because well, one of the shops he went to, it was fairly dear, but the next one he went to, which was the jewellers, they told him how much it was, and he was stunned. He said he doesn't know what the girl thought about the look on his face. You can imagine. But anyway, I suppose when you get something from them places, you know, you're going to expect to pay a fair bit, but I think it might have went way over his what he could afford for it. I might take to cut that out. Well, he could afford it, but I would have been a bit upset if he'd have paid too much, because it's, you know, but anyway, he's very kind to think of me anyway, so he knew that was something that I really want. There's something that I really, really want, and there's no way I can have it, you know. Isn't that dreadful? I guess I could tell you my story about this. For many years, I had this amazing chair that I sat on in the lounge room, and I just sort of had it just for myself. You know, this is not working, so you silly woman. I'm doing too much talking. Anyway, this is never going to happen because it just can't. It's impossible. But I miss that chair so much. Sometimes when I'm in another part of the house, I think to myself, oh, I just can't sit in my chair. And then it's not there anymore, see. It was leather, and we paid a lot of money for it at the time. We had it for many years, and it was just so comfortable. It was like, you know how you get something that you can really relax on. And what am I doing, do you know? I'm going to have to cut that out again. Am I going to weave this or just keep being silly about it? I think I might do. Right. Well, that was me thought, but then I still gone off on this chair thing. Anyway, I'm a bit strange. I don't know about anybody else, but, you know, wanting your own chair. I mean, a comfortable place that you can sit and I could put my legs up beside myself on it, you know what I mean? And just, oh, it was so good. So anyway, because I'm a big person, there's no point trying to hide that, when I went to buy the new lounges, I never considered well, I did. No, first of all, go back to the beginning. I'm going to weave through here, look. You think this will work? This is more or less a talk this one today, isn't it? And you just have to either like it or not. If you don't want it, you just go away. If you like, I mean, don't be mean. I don't mean to be mean. I mean, don't have to watch it because I don't thumbs down. But anyway, this is not working because it will. I will make it work anyhow. So one day we decided to get rid of the chairs and buy some new ones. So we got rid of the chairs, but we hadn't bought new ones, so we just had a couple of other ones that were there. Oh, most uncomfortable things ever. And I was really upset. You know, you keep that to yourself, though. I mean, I'm carrying on about it now, I know, but I'm just saying, you know, other people could have something they've missed too, like that. But it was a place in the house that I felt like, I don't know, When Ellie was little, she used to lay down the bottom of it when she was a baby. And, she was always with me. Well, she'd come home and she'd only little, and she'd from school or whatever, and she'd lay down on top of me. Didn't hurt, you know what I mean? It's just for a rest. And anyway, when I got rid of it, I felt so bad. And I was just really, really upset. And I don't know why, but I did. I felt so bad. Anyway, one morning I got up and Jeremy had put this other chair in its place, which was the same as, but only a two-seater, because I needed a three-seater. And I started to cry, because while I was asleep he put that on there for me because he knew that I was uncomfortable. And that was really nice of him, So anyway, off we goes then later on down the track to buy, which one of these go under here? To buy a new lounge suite. But we thought we'd just get, well, we didn't know what we were going to get. We were thinking about getting 2 3-seaters. But, we wanted leather ones so they'd last us, and we couldn't find 2 that were the same. We could have got different, but the seats on them are so small. They're not very wide. I can lay on it, but I don't like it because it's just not comfortable enough for me. And I know that's a weird thing to say, but it's not comfortable. I don't feel comfortable on it. Because I got a 3-seater, and we bought the 3-seater because I told Jeremy he could use it, and I wanted, because he's always had a 2-seater. So that's his chair, and I use the 2-seater, but not anymore because it's hurting my back really bad. So I just sit in my recliner, which is okay. Well, I gave the chair to the people that can assist, and in the next couple of days after he realised how much he got him to bring it back to me first. This has come back. He got him to bring it back. The man couldn't understand what we were doing. I said, okay. He didn't care how much I had to pay for it. We were going to get it back. And anyway, so I had it for a little while. And then I thought, oh, well, I'll just, I bought this other one I thought was nice, but it wasn't. And it's so sad for me to think that I can't cope, or I can, but I get a bit down because I haven't got my chair. My chair's gone a long time ago because we've had these new ones now for a couple of years. And still, the other day when I was in the bathroom, I thought, I'll go and lay down. I thought, I can't. I mean, I'm supposed to have my feet up above my heart. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, but because of me trouble over with my legs, I have to put them up. I can't have my legs hanging down, and I do when I'm in here. They are and that's a few hours through the day, and then I sit up sometimes out there at my table in the lounge room. But I don't understand. I could not buy a chair though, no matter how I look, because we just have a small town here, and there was nothing. And I don't like paying for things and then expecting them to arrive, and they probably won't, because I'm a bit like that. I mean, you want to see something, sit on it and whatever, and it was okay to sit on it, but because of the way that it reclines, it's not doing my back any good. But anyway, because it just goes straight down. The other one that I have, I can adjust every part of my body on it, but it's still not my chair. So I'm having a grizzle of it. I'm a strange person, because when I turned 50, I said, I don't want a birthday, I don't want a birthday party. I'm good, And for 3 years, I couldn't get over the fact that I didn't have a party. So at 53, I had a 50 plus 3. Please don't unsubscribe to me. If anybody is out there said something that you just missed and you're stressed out about it like me, let me know. I don't feel so silly. Okay, this is not working either. Well, maybe I'll put it that way. It looks all right. It's sort of like a little chimney sort of thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's okay. Anyhow, I'm going to put glue at the back of this and put it on there because it's waving around doing the brush. Yeah, so this is my weirdness, weirdness. I should be teaching you a bit about embroidery, shouldn't I, instead of waffling on here. Anyway, I've got a lot of bits and pieces on my channel. Maybe if you don't want to look at me doing this, you can probably find something else nicer. That's pretty, isn't it? Well, it's very pale, but it'll do. It'll work. It will work. I'm going to actually put it down. I'm still going to have to sew it to it. It's going to be too hard to do it while it's not sewn to it. So if I put I've got 2 strands. Can't think of anything else in. Oh, there's things that upset you in life, though, isn't there? Different things that you don't. I hope so. I'm not the only one that has this weirdness about me. But anyway, I'm going to have to put this on there and sew it down. Can't keep waving it around doing the breast. I want to get this done before they put up the next one, and I have to do this one and the next one before they put up the next one, don't I? That made sense? Got a embellishment there that I'm... Okay, now I should be working on that pad. What do I do with that? It's up here. Oh, it's supposed to be, Sonya. I should be working on this anyway, shouldn't I? So I can just find me cotton. Put the lid on this. So my oldest daughter's coming this morning or this afternoon or today sometime. Well, lunch. We're having lunch. I think we're having Chinese. I don't know. She said I told her when she wakes up to come and see me. She works probably for night time. She works tonight for night time, so she'd probably be waking me up, coming to see me any minute now, I suppose. I'm doing something. It doesn't matter. I'm sure that you don't mind. You've already heard me weird stories for the day. Is that in a good place? I hope so. Now I'm going to sew around here. I'm going to wait. I'm going to go that way. I'm going to wait until I get round there to see that glue might be dry, I hope. And then I'll just figure out a way I can put it through there. This is probably not that cottage sort of thing that people would expect, but I think it's nice, and it's a little house, isn't it? And it's on the quilting. And I think picking up the part behind it, it'll help it too. The quilt, instead of putting the sewing just on the roof, going through the whole lot would be a bit better, I think. I want to do some dandelions. I think they're dandelions, aren't they? Those little things. Nice. That looks really nice. Very pretty, Sonya. Okay, now I've gone quiet, haven't I? That's strange. I don't know whether I'll take it around the bottom of the house. I might do something a little bit darker around there. Come here. Now what to do? What to put across this way? I'll take that through the back. Across here. I might put this over it. I think this will work. I don't want to sew backwards though. I'll have to go that way. That'll make that spiky. That won't matter, will it? You reckon? I'll soon find out if I like it or not, won't I? Yeah, we go under there. I'll clean that off. I'm a mess. Sorry about that. I never even seen any of this stuff all over my hands until I turned the camera on. I wasn't paying attention. Just wasn't. Okay. I think I need something thicker along here. I think my daughter's ringing me now by the seams of this. Here comes her father. Okay, I'll be out in a minute. Don't know who it is. Must be one of my children. I didn't get much done, but I had a story for you. Anyway, I'll keep working on it and I'll come back along and I'll do something else, okay? And I'm sorry about this, but I have to put in my order, I think, for my lunch for my birthday, so we better go do that, okay? I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye-bye.